Welcome back. I wanted to quickly update you guys on the market's current situation. We just had a nice green end to the Thursday. Nobody should be surprised, as I've been preaching that the market has been looking continually bullish, right? And I wanted to make this video because I've seen many signals today that point the market could be actually headed quite a bit higher. Okay. And I want to go ahead and show you guys right now. Here's my SPY chart. Okay. Here's my SPY chart. Let me get this out of the way. I gave you guys a target of 329.50 for this rally. That was a week ago. That was in the last weekend video. I had that number up on the screen, and I just want to show you if my TOS will work. I want to show you, look at this small channel we were in, and look at 329.50. Right, look at that number and how it opened above and acted as support along with that trendline resistance. All day I kept riding it, and we shoot up into the close. Now, some people might want to look at this and say, oh, it's just a fake out, it's just whatever. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, this is anything but bearish. It's anything but a fake out. This market is going to continue higher into the end of the week. Barring any potentially bad news, this market's not going to be coming down far Friday. Now, of course, it's always possible. Of course it is. Of course, we know where we are on the chart. But I want to take you through the indices right now, and I want to show you some signals that I've seen that show that we could be actually going quite a bit higher. So first, I want to look at the SMH. What is the SMH signal that I've seen today? So we know this market has kind of just been quietly going sideways. It's been a bit of a mess. What I want to show you today is the SMH closed over this gap right here that was left open after gapping down. We've closed the day at the highs over that gap. Is that bearish? No, it's bullish, right? First of all, we came up to this point. This was the initial point of rejection. I always keep in mind the initial point of rejection. Next time we come up, close over, and we're quickly back down. Look what's going on this time. We're forming a range right here that's up at this level. It's fighting this level. And this has given me, in my opinion, the signal, the bullish signal that the SMH will likely start to take off again. Now, I don't know how far it will get. It might not get super far, but as far as Friday, as far as the near term, this is looking very bullish. And two of my top picks in this sector, AMD, we've had a 9-day, 10-day consolidation range. It's broken out. It's now broken out. AMD has been on a tear. This is absolutely a bullish inside bar, high basing pattern looking to go higher, and we've got the breakout. So AMD looks great. MU as well is my other favorite pick for this sector. We have another similar setup. Doesn't have the break yet, but again, like the SMH, we close daily over this gap, which is a sign of bullishness. Look at MU after hours. We're already up at 57.90, right? We've already gone up here, right? So we've already gone up a bit over today's highs. I think MU can absolutely fly tomorrow as well. We have a few targets up here. I think that can be a very, very nice day trade on MU. Other sectors. Check this out. I had a target on the IWM, the small caps, of 168.50 for this rally. We talked about a flag that was forming, looking to go higher. Well, now we've gotten it. Not only do we have a break of the 168.50 and a close over, we now have a break of this trend line. Now the trend line might not be of a tons of significance. Maybe it's not that significant to the market, but regardless, we've had a close over the important level of 168.50. And just look at this level today, right? We open over it, shoot down right below it, and we're up and away, right? Up and away. I mean, just a massive day for the IWM. Where do I see this going to? Next level I've identified is 171.40, that area. But again, right, we talked about this is a giant bull flag. This is a huge breakout, right? This is bringing in many buyers into the small cap market, risky stocks. And people want to try to be bearish, try to figure out a way why the market should be dropping instead of riding this wave. If money is flowing into small caps, the market is incredibly strong. This sector is a market leader. We know we have a divergence in the IWM not being at all-time highs while the market is. Well, guess what? Sometimes the lower divergence, the weaker divergence, will play catch up. And that's what people aren't looking at, in my opinion. They're busy sitting here saying that, oh, the IWM's weak, the DJT's weak, financials are weak, whatever it is. And they say, well, that's a reason why the market's going to fall. Well, why can't these sectors play catch up, right? Why can't they play catch up and make the market even more bullish? Well, that's what they're doing. And this signal here after today tells me that the IWM can keep pushing up to these highs, up to this level. So I think short term we're still very bullish in this market. XLF, nothing's changed here. Still fighting the all-time highs. Tomorrow's Friday. Tomorrow's a weekly close. We have not closed weekly over the former all-time highs yet. What do you think is going to happen tomorrow if everything else is looking bullish? The XLF has been in a bull flag for over a month now. We've been riding above a broken trend line with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 touches on it. What do you think is going to happen tomorrow, Friday, the end of the week? I'll tell you what I think. I think the XLF is going to boom to new highs, close at new highs, and send this market farther than anybody thinks it can go. Now, I might be wrong. I can always be wrong, but that's what these signals are telling me right now. Okay. Until something changes, that's what's going to happen. Until some sort of price action, some sort of intraday reversal changes the picture, that is what these daily charts and weekly charts are telling me right now. DJT, the transportation average. This came to trend line. It has not broken the trend line. It has not broken the trend line, but what have we done? We've broken and closed above the recent highs. We've broken and closed above this zone, this next important zone. What's the next important level on the DJT? Should we get above that trend line and go? It's about 11,500, which is almost the highs. Again, we talked about a bullish pullback. We talked about a break of trend and a retest. And we said once the DJT gets over this level here, it can absolutely fly to the upside. It's only been 3 days since we broke. I personally don't see this rally being quite over yet. I think the market has room to go, guys. This is looking like a really good sector here. It's looking really beautiful. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I just want to point out to you guys, how bullish this market is looking. I mean, it's looking pretty insane. There's really no fighting this uptrend, right? Another signal, the ES. I know there's a lot of levels here, but just pay attention to this trend line right here. Right, there's actually 2 of them. We closed the day above the channel that we've been in, right? We've been in this channel since the beginning of November. and we've now closed daily above that channel. Tomorrow's the close of the week. We closed the week above that channel too. Man, watch out. Watch out above. I mean, that's a really, really bullish signal if we can close the week above that as well. So yeah, that's really it. I just wanted to share these kind of signals that I was seeing with you guys. As long as the week closes well, we can pay attention to the XLF, pay attention to the SMH, the DJT if it breaks that trend line, and the IWM as long as it holds its trend line. Could be looking at another bullish end of the week and bullish beginning of next week, guys. There will be a top at some point, but we've talked about the long-term strength that this rally has seen, the breakouts that have happened, and until we get, at the very minimum, one of these daily trends breaking down or some important level breaking down, some sort of signal, just keep playing the trend. Okay. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.